Hashtag Trending is brought to you with the generous sponsorship of Zoho Canada. We thank them for making it possible for us to bring you this type of content. Zoho has a unique and powerful software suite to transform the way you work. It's designed for businesses of all sizes and built by a company that values your privacy. Visit them at zoho.com. Why McDonald's is taking a break today from AI? We find out a little more. The U.S. government is teaming up with tech giants on an AI cyber attack simulation. A shocking number of Microsoft SQL Server databases are old and out of support, and at least one leader in a software company bucks the trend by saying, "Layoffs? Not on my watch." All this and more on the Can I Have an Amen to That edition of Hashtag Trending. I'm your host, Jim Love. Let's get into it. More news is emerging on why McDonald's is pulling the plug on its artificial intelligence automated ordering technology at drive-thrus across the U.S. The technology was always controversial, with worries about it replacing jobs when first announced in 2019, and then the voice AI had proven problematic, struggling with accents and background noise and issues like that. But the voice recognition system developed with IBM was having some, let's say, unique problems, some of which have made their way into social media videos and may be the reason for the abrupt halt to this experiment. In one widely shared video, which got 30,000 views on TikTok, a customer orders a caramel sundae but instead gets pats of butter added instead of caramel. Another shows the AI misunderstanding and adding 9 extra orders of tea to someone's bill. But the straw that broke the chicken's back could be one that showed hundreds of dollars worth of chicken nuggets being accidentally added to an order. While the customer laughs in disbelief, someone in McDonald's PR was most likely urging the company to take out this system. And while the AI experiment is being pulled, McDonald's is not backing down on a move to AI solutions and said in a statement that it will reevaluate scalable voice ordering solutions by year-end after ending this current global trial with IBM. In a first-of-its-kind exercise, federal officials teamed up with AI companies like Microsoft, OpenAI, NVIDIA, and Amazon Web Services to simulate responding to a cyber attack on critical artificial intelligence systems infrastructure. The tabletop drill, hosted by the Cybersecurity and Infrastructure Security Agency, CISA, brought over 50 AI experts together to game plan unique threats facing this emerging technology. Responding to an AI system hack will require a different playbook than a typical cybersecurity incident. As AI tools become more widespread, officials warn hackers could leverage the technology itself to rapidly scale and accelerate attacks. The closed-door simulation explored current and potential future AI threat vectors, and lessons learned from this and a subsequent exercise will inform CISA's forthcoming AI incident response playbook, expected later this year. If your business is still running on an aging Microsoft SQL Server database, you're not alone. But that's little consolation. A new study found nearly 20% of SQL Server instances being used are now out of official support from Microsoft. The research from IT asset management firm Landsweeper scanned over 1 million SQL Server deployments worldwide. It revealed 19.8% were running unsupported versions, with another 12% on SQL Server 2014, which hits its end of life next month. For database admins, the findings underscore the challenge of persuading organizations to allocate budgets for critical software updates. But the risk of sticking with outdated software is well known. No more security patches, bug fixes, or new features. But getting sign-off to upgrade solidly running, if outdated systems, can be an uphill battle. One Microsoft veteran says the stickiness of legacy apps and inconsistent backward compatibility in the past both contributed to the issue. With SQL Server 2022 now current, he notes some instances still run on ancient versions like SQL Server 7 from the 1990s. While not unique to Microsoft databases, the research shows that a surprising number of businesses appear willing to run SQL Server and other key software indefinitely without updates. And while any software that's not up to date and patched is a concern, a database just makes the hacker or ransom attacker's job so much easier. But if companies haven't paid attention to updating their databases, you can almost bet they really don't have a great idea how valuable their data is. And we know hackers go for easy targets. And here's an announcement that you'd love to hear. There will be no layoffs at FromSoftware. As other major gaming companies and software companies continue shedding jobs, FromSoftware's president Hataka Miyazaki said his studio will buck the disturbing trend. The director of hits like Elden Ring addressed concerns over potential layoffs under FromSoftware's parent company, Kadokawa. Speaking to myself and this company, Miyazaki stated, "I want to say that this is not something I would wish on the FromSoftware staff in a million years. I'm pretty sure our parent company, Kadokawa, understands that and shares that view." FromSoftware has actually expanded since developing the blockbuster Elden Ring, now large enough to create multiple titles simultaneously, like the recently revealed Armored Core 6. Miyazaki cited the philosophy of the late Nintendo president Satoru Iwata, who famously took a pay cut rather than lay off employees during difficult times. Iwata felt people afraid of losing jobs are afraid of making good things. Miyazaki wholeheartedly agrees, saying, "At least as long as this company is my responsibility, that's something I would not let happen." Hopefully, our players and fans can take assurance from that. And that's our show for today. #Trending goes to air 5 days a week with a daily news show and a weekend interview show we call the Weekend Edition. Show notes are at technewsday.ca or .com, either one works. We love your comments. Contact me at editorial@technewsday.ca. I'm your host, Jim Love. Have a wonderful Wednesday.